Hi, everybody. Welcome to my live. And if you are from Canada, happy Canada Day to you guys. Hi, look at all my friends jumping on. I'm so happy to see you. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Smart Potato, Peppy Seaweed, Honest Popcorn, all you lovely ladies. Happy Canada Day, everybody. Welcome to my live, my special Canada Day / upcoming 4th of July live. I'm excited to be here as always. Oh, fun salad. Welcome. It's your first time. I'm happy to have you here. I think we're going to have a lot of fun together. Okay, I see a ton of you saying hello. I can't keep up with you all, but it's nice to see you all popping on here. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. And hopefully you guys can get out and about and do something fun if you're, in Canada and celebrating. Even though I know it's so fun to sit and look at wigs all afternoon. Hello, Glazed Peanut. Anyways, I am going to share in a minute everything that we are going to be doing today. But before I jump in, I'm already jumped in. I'm here. Before I tell you about what we're doing, I will let you know all about the wig I'm wearing right now. I just kind of grabbed this one. I was like, oh, what am I going to wear? And I just picked this one off of my shelf. This one is Celeste by Jon Renau. It is a heat-friendly fiber. I have honestly done a little bit of not a lot of restyling. I've just added heat to it just as the ends have gotten frizzy. So this isn't new, fresh out of the box, but this is after a lot of wear, I should say. But this is Celeste by Jon Renau. It's got a lace front. We have full monofilament top. This is not part of our sale today, I will add, but you can always find this on our website. Happy Canada Day, everybody. I see you all chiming in saying that. This is the color 12FS8. Hello from Edmonton, Dull Seeds. I don't know if you know this, but I'm from Edmonton. I don't live there now, but that's where I was born and raised. So you are where I've always been. Okay, what do I have for you guys today? I have so much for you guys today. So let me think about it. I gotta look at my collection here so I can tell you. Okay, so we have, of course, our open box items. Our open box items are gonna be 65% off, but if you purchase more, then you can get them for 70% off because it's Canada Day. We also have, the new Alexander Couture collection styles. I showed them last week. I'm going to show them again because today you can get them for 50% off, which is awesome. I'm going to be showing the two Amore human hair pieces one last time because today you can get them for 65 or 70% off human hair. So if you are thinking about human hair, now is the time. Jump on it now because 65, 70% off, you are not going to really find that for human hair ever. We also have a couple of Belle Tress styles to show you that will be 50% off today. We have Birkin and we have Beckham. So if you love those styles, I have those to show you and you can get them for 50% off today. Hi, everybody. I know you guys are all saying hi. I want to make sure you guys feel loved too. So hello, everybody. We also have the new Belress LuxSE styles. I'll show once more and you can get them for 40% off today. And also the most exciting part of today, which I cannot wait to show you, is that we are going to be launching 3 new pieces from our own in-house brand, Riah. So in the past, we have shown our first 4. We've shown Molly, Donna, Everly, and Jody. And those did really well. You guys seem to love them. And now we have 3 more pieces to add to our Riah collection. And I'm really excited to get them on and show them to you. I think you're going to love them. I really like them. So that is what we have for you today. Lots of stuff, but happy to have you guys here. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day. It's a nice, beautiful day where I am right now. It's very hot. It's very hot out today. It's so funny because I feel like here it's either too hot or I'm just too cold. I can't find a happy medium. Also on my head right now, wig grip. I know I talk about this wig grip all the time. Sorry to bring it up again, but I know we always have new people jumping on here. If you are looking for a way to secure your wig, check out the silicone wig grip. If you haven't tried silicone wig grips yet and you just need extra help to keep your wig on, you can find this on our live link. If you click the little shopping bag on your screen, you'll be able to go into all the items that we have for sale, and you can find this in the accessories tab. Now, if you are watching over on social media, so if you are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok, you're welcome to stay there if you want. However, coming over to our website at shaquelle.com or shaquelle.ca is going to give you the best experience, because there you are able to comment and I can actually see your comments. There you can actually purchase things if you want to purchase something. And you can participate in the giveaways that we are going to be doing today. We're going to be having 3 giveaways today, by the way. Not just 2 and not just 1. We're having 3 giveaways today. And today we're going to be giving out some gift cards instead of some styles. So you can have a chance to win on 3 separate occasions during our live, some gift cards for Shaquelle. So excited for that too. Georgia, you wore your wig grip for the first time yesterday. It was perfect. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Fantastic. It's always nice to find ways to keep those wigs on. Oh, let's see. Spicy sugar. Oh, yeah. No rest for the wicked. That's right. I know it's Canada Day, but I'm always happy to be working and showing you guys the wigs. It's my favorite thing to do. Okay, so we're going to start with the open box items, because that's what we always do. So I'm just going to jump right into it. Now, with these open box items, you are going to find them in the section of our link that says Amanda's Wigs. The Amanda's Wigs section is where all our open box items are. If you don't see it there, then that means that someone has purchased it already. And to be honest, some people are very fast and they purchase these things very quickly. And then people go into the link and they're like, where are they? Well, they're gone. I'm so sorry. But I say this every time. I still show them anyways, just because I know that it's fun to see new wigs. It's fun to see what else is out there. And it's fun to see just new styles and what might work for you. A lot of them are mostly gone. Well, you know what? We're still going to have fun showing wigs anyways. Like Jamila by Ellen Villa. Jamila by Ellen Villa. How fun is that to say? Okay, this is a really cute style. I wasn't sure about this style when I put it on for the first time. I made a little reel about this one because I did not have any idea if I was going to enjoy it or not. And I actually kind of love it. We have a lace front here. And it is a basic cap. So when I say a basic cap, I just mean that it's basically all machine sewn. It's machine made. It doesn't have any really hand-tied features to it. We have a permatease top, open wefting throughout, but then we do have that one hand-tied feature in the front, the temple to temple lace front. Just gotta fix my comments for a second. All right, Celeste is not on sale today. It was just a wig I happened to be wearing on my head when I started. Okay, so I have Jamila here in the color Light Honey Rooted. You ordered this one while you were on painkillers. You wanted to have some fun. This is definitely a wig for fun. Warning, I don't wear styles like this ever. At first, it's shocking. This is shocking. But then when you keep wearing it, it grows on you. That's kind of how I felt. Okay, someone's asking, what do I mean by open box? Sorry, you're a newbie. That's okay. We got so many newbies here and I can explain. If you guys have any questions about what the heck is going on, ask me and I will try my best to see your comment and explain. Okay, here's Jamila. Open box, that's what we're talking about. Open box, they are all new styles. The only reason they are open box is because I opened the box to create a reel, to create a YouTube video with it, to make a TikTok. I opened it for some reason to show on my social media. And some of the open box styles aren't even truly open box styles. They are just styles that I have that maybe I didn't even do a video on at all. And I'm quite literally opening the box for the first time here. But because the box has been opened and it has been put on my head, tag's still attached, no heat, no anything has been done to it other than potentially changing a part. But they are open box just because I opened the box. Okay, Jamila, let me turn around. Thank you, Crispy Donuts. Okay, so like I said, we have a lace front on this cutie patootie. Someone was saying Shirley Temple, and yes, you are not wrong. Who else was I getting from this? Oh gosh, who's the, wow, Jennifer Grey from Dirty Dancing with her fun hair. That's who it was. Farrah Fawcett, Marilyn Monroe, so many fun things. Sandy, yes. Sandy from Grease. That's the other one. There's so many fun comparisons for this. But truthfully, this is one that, like, if I'm just deciding I wanted to be fun one day, then I would wear this and I would feel good about it. And I would just enjoy being a whole new personality, because this is not something that I wear ever. This is made with synthetic fiber, by the way. It is not heat friendly. And there is permatease, like lots of permatease through here. So this is just like, this is so fun. I'm jealous of whoever got this one because it is just a really great little piece. Okay, so again, this was Jamila by Ellen Villa in the color Light Honey Rooted. And you can just go around saying that. Jamila by Ellen Villa. Okay, next up is one of my very favorites. So whoever got this one, you lucky ducky. Straight to Camera by Raquel Welch. And this is a style that is so hard to come by right now. So whoever got this one is like the luckiest ducky in all of the land. Straight to Camera is one of their newer styles. They're made with their new Luxe Light 2 caps. It has a monofilament top here. It has a hand-tied portion around your monofilament here. And then we have a partially hand-tied cap here. So it's hand-tied on the top, but then we have closed wefting down here. That just helps give the cap a little bit more structure. And it also brings the price point down a little bit than if it were to be fully hand-tied. So it helps with price a little bit. And then we have these velvet ear tabs with silicone on top of it. You can remove the silicone here if you want, just by using a seam ripper or scissors. And then we have that same feature on the bottom here. So velvet with silicone, removable silicone, and then your velvet, or your Velcro adjusters. Words. Okay, this is in the color RL46 Black Coffee. So this is just a dark brown. This is a mixture of a dark brown and a medium dark brown-ish. Hi, Golden Biscuit. Okay, so this is made with their new Featherlight fibers. Their Featherlight fibers are their lightest fiber that they have. It is a heat-friendly fiber, but they are each individual fiber is shaped like a tube or like a straw. So they are going to be a little bit lighter weight, which is nice. It is a light to medium density, but you're not going to have any permatease on this, and it's going to feel super lightweight. So again, if you don't see these in the Amanda's wig section, then that's because it has been taken already. Someone has purchased it because there is only one of these open box items, but it can at least show you what this style looks like. This does have bangs. Obviously, I'm not going to walk around like this with these long bangs, but the reason that a lot of wigs come with longer bangs is because it gives you the opportunity to do more with it. Sometimes people complain about it and they're like, ew, I don't like those bangs. You can do what you want with it. So you can trim it if you would prefer to have more of that like straight across fringe there, or they're long enough that you can sweep them to the side Hi, Patty. I love bangs too. They are so great. People always say bangs are better than Botox sometimes. Or what is that saying? People always say something about bangs and Botox. I don't know what they say. Cheaper than Botox. That's what it is. So you can sweep them to the side. You can part them in the middle. So you can do all sorts of things with longer bangs. So next time you feel like complaining about the long bangs, just know that it means more options for more people. Okay. People always have something to say about everything. You are not wrong about that. You will shorten your bangs. Fantastic. Love the fact that you're just going with it then. Okay. On to our next one. I don't have as many open box items today, to be honest with you guys, which means we can get into the other fun stuff first. The item I just showed was straight to camera in RL46 black coffee. Hope you're hydrating today. I will be hydrating. I have all of my waters kind of beyond my arm's reach, but if you guys remind me to drink water, I will. If I'm not reminded, then sometimes I forget. I don't have showrunner today. I'm so sorry. I mean, I do have it somewhere in my place somewhere, but I don't have it like on the agenda, and it would be a little bit tricky for me to go and find it and grab it right now. Okay. The next one I'm showing you guys is called Ren by Renee of Paris. And this is one that is like super duper open box. I just opened this for the first time right now. So will I be showing Renee of Paris, Roxy, and Riah? Yes, I will, Patty. I will show all of the 4 new Alexandre Couture by Renee of Paris styles today. And this one though is Ren. Ren is also a basic cap. So basic cap means it's just all made by a machine. It's sewn into rows into these wefts here. We have a permatease top, so you're not going to get the illusion of scalp on Ren at all, and you're not going to have a lace front. So it's just that hard front there. So again, Ren by Renee of Paris, and this was the color Creamy Toffee Rooted. This does lean a bit warmer. It has some golden blonde in it. And then we have these nice highlights of this more cooler platinum blonde through it too. And then medium brown rooting. Okay, here is Ren. Ren is made with synthetic fiber, not heat friendly. So Ren, W-R-E-N. So again, this one's an open box style. I think it's been purchased already, but if you are into it, you can also find this on our website. So the bangs can be brought forward. They're clearly shorter than the straight to camera bangs. You can, ooh, grabbed too much there. You can kind of have a slight side swept bang with these if you prefer. Do a little spin. So like I mentioned, this is plain synthetic fiber. One thing I will note about plain synthetic is that it is a little bit more shiny than heat-friendly synthetic. And I'll just show a comparison. This is a heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Right here, this was Celeste that I was wearing. And then this is plain synthetic. Obviously, they're different blonde colors, but you can kind of tell that heat-friendly synthetic is going to have a little bit more of a matte finish. Plain synthetic is going to have a little bit more of a shine. You can spray it with dry shampoo. You can dust some baby powder over it, cornstarch, kind of work it through, and it helps to dull the shine a little bit. The shine will also slowly fade a little bit over time as you wash it. It's not going to all go away though, by the way. It just kind of slowly dulls a little bit. So just wanted to point that out so you're not like, ah, shine. Okay, there's Ren. It reminds you of a mermaid, kind of. Yeah, all those long wavy styles. Definitely mermaid vibes for sure. Okay. I have another Ellen Villa piece to show you. If I can get this box closed. Oh, Jackie, I'm so glad you like my tips. I feel like the more information you guys have, the better. Otherwise, sometimes people get mad at me because they're like, you didn't tell me that. And I'm like, well, I've said it 5 million times. You just must have missed the 5 million times that I said it. And you caught the one time I didn't say it. Okay. Hello from the Netherlands. Wow, that is so cool, man, and welcome. I'm doing great, thank you. Okay, here we have Onda Mono Part, and this is in the color Nut Multi Shad. So, one thing about Elle & Villa, a lot of their styles, they're super lightweight. This feels nice and lightweight. Are there any discounts today, Grace Pasta? There sure are. So open box today was 65 to 70% off. We have some Alexander Couture, their new styles for 50% off. We have Amore's human hair for 65 to 70% off. We have some Belle Tress for 50% off. We have Belle Tress's new LuxSE for 40% off. And then we have, we're going to be launching our brand new Riah styles. And those will be a pre-order for 40% off. So lots of discounts today. Everything I'm showing, you can click the little shopping bag and that will take you to our live link where you can make any purchases. Okay, on to left part, temple to temple lace front. I will mention this is not your typical monofilament. This is more like a lace. I don't know if you can kind of see the difference here. Let me show you what a monofilament looks like. So here's monofilament. It's a little bit rougher. Monofilament is like the type of material that is used to make this, and it's kind of like what you would use for fishing line. Fishing line is like the same material. This is like a lace. Hopefully you can kind of see the difference between it. This is going to be softer. Okay, so Onda is open wefted. It's just basic cap throughout except for your left part and lace front. Alrighty. This is another cutesy curly one that when I put this on for the first time, I was so pleasantly surprised. Look how cute. Okay, so again, this is Onda Mono Part by Elle & Villa in the color Nut Multi Shad. More Shirley Temple vibes, I know. I'm trying to decide because earlier, a few wigs ago, I showed Jamila. I think I like Onda more than Jamila in a different way. I don't know. They're both so cute. So curly and cute. I will say this is super lightweight. This is like a light to medium density, but you're going to find a little bit of permatease throughout this, which honestly, a style like this you need. This is like meant to be a little bit bigger and fun. Have I been on the live for long? No, I've been on the live for 23 minutes and 3 seconds. So not too long in comparison to what I usually do. Okay, yes, it's meant to be big for sure. So again, this is in Nut Multi Shaded. So cute. Let me show you that lace at the front here. Remember I said it wasn't that monofilament. This is plain synthetic. Plain synthetic. And then we have our left part. Hi, Salty Pasta. Really cute. You kind of have a little bit of a bang here, sort of. Kind of, sort of. You could make more of a bang. You can bring more fiber forward and cut if you need. So again, Onda Mono Part in the color Nut Multi-Shaded. I'm pretty sure it's gone now, but if it's something that you are interested in, you can always find it on our website. Okay. She's coming off. It is so cute. Could I clip the front so it's not in your face? Yes. Hold on. Let me... Reminds you of Girl Mono? Yeah, it does a little bit. I agree. You could definitely clip this back. If you want, you could clip these bangs back, but it has that cute little kind of side swept bang there. You could clip them back if you wanted to, but I personally prefer them down like that. Thank you for asking about the cap fit because sometimes I forget. This one, Onda, pardon me, fits smaller than average. A lot of Ellen Villa styles do fit smaller than average, so they are great for you petite ladies. So this one, the styles I'm showing right now are the open box items. You would find it under Amanda's Wigs. That's where all the open box styles are. However, I believe a lot of the open box styles have been purchased already. But as I've mentioned before, I still show them regardless of them being gobbled up by somebody, just to kind of open your eyes to new styles and just see what else is out there. Okay, another Ellen Villa one. We are having an Ellen Villa party today. This one's Yoko. Yoko is a really cute, really short style. Ellen Villa is a really great brand for pixie cuts. If you are someone who loves your pixies, definitely take a look at Ellen Villa. Which ones are best for small? What fits best for you since you're a petite? Honestly, Ellen Villa fits me really well. Petite, like actual petite styles fit me really well. And Belle Tress Icons collections fit me really well. Those are kind of the ones that definitely work best for me. That being said, I wear pretty much anything. I just make anything work, even if it's like giant on me. Okay, here is the top here on Yoko. It's just a closed wefted top. You're going to find a little bit of permatease up there. We do have an extended temple to temple lace front, open wefting here, velvet ear tabs, a velvet extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. What's the best wigs for medium-sized heads? So if you are just an average size head, you can work for a lot of styles. John Renault fits very true to average. Tress Allure fits very true to average. A lot of Renee of Paris does. A lot of Raquel Welch does. Some of Raquel Welch fits a little bit bigger. But honestly, a lot of styles can work in your favor if you are average. Okay, Yoko. What color did I do? Sandy blonde rooted. There we go. Your straight to camera has a lot of room in the cap. Mine too. My straight to camera is quite large in the cap for me, but again, I just wear it anyways. Are the City Collection smaller? City Collection is typically average-ish. Some fit a little bit smaller than average for the City Collection. Okay, cute little short style, right? So again, this is Yoko. Yoko by Ellen Villa. I went to like shake my head to see how the fibers move, but then I'm like, this is short. It's not gonna go anywhere. So it's not doing anything. Okay, lace front. Nice natural lace front on this, but of course we do have bangs on Yoko, so you can cover that up. Or the fun thing about Yoko is because it's so short, you can like brush this back and make it like super funky. There is permatease throughout a lot of the sort of top portion of the cap here. But the permatease is quite honestly, like it's not a lot, but it does work in favor of this style. I think it really helps to bring out the texture of this. This is also made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber, by the way, not plain synthetic. So I find heat-friendly synthetic fiber on pixies. I love when it's heat-friendly, when there is a lot of texture and layering to it, because it kind of, it's heat-friendly synthetic fiber is like a little bit tackier in feeling, if that makes any sense. Like it's not tacky, but it like is tackier than a plain synthetic. So it kind of helps you to bring the style out and the texture out without having to add product to it, which is kind of cool. Anyways, I really like Yoko. I don't wear a lot of pixies. In fact, I like hardly ever wear pixies, but Yoko is one I would feel great in. Good for summer, absolutely. Okay. Oh, someone asked the color again, and this one was sandy blonde rooted. Are there any collections by Ellen Villa that are larger than others? I feel like it's not necessarily by collection. It's just like randomly a wig here and there will fit more average. I do find though that the hand-tied caps, like Ellen Villa's hand-tied caps, those definitely fit smaller than average. Like as a petite head, those fit me like a glove usually. They do carry some large sizes though. Okay, next up is another popular style. This one's by Raquel Welch. It's called Well Played. Well Played. It's a really lovely style. You'll see in a second. We have a left monofilament part, an extended temple to temple lace front, and open wefting. We've got velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. Hi, welcome. Glad you made it. Well Played is your favorite decent donuts. Fantastic. So these are still open box items. Yes, like we mentioned, a lot of them are taken already, but I still wear them anyways, or show them anyways. Okay, so this is Well Played by Raquel Welch in the color RL68. Is that what I said? Yes, dark chocolate. And I always find dark chocolate is kind of a funny name for this one. I find it's a little bit lighter than what I would assume to be dark chocolate. Is this color comparable to Belle Tress Coolest Ash Brown before they added the rooting? Yeah, you know what? I do find it kind of is. Yeah, Coolest Ash Brown might be a little bit cooler, but it's similar in tone, or in like how light it is or dark it is, whichever way you want to put it. But yes, similar. Okay, you got your lace front here. We have a left part. The density on Well Played, I feel like a lot of people say it's a light density. I don't find it to be a light density. I would say it's more light, leaning medium, but we only have like teensy bit of permatease in the crown. Other than that, you don't really have any permatease throughout it, just like teensy. All right. Yeah, it's it's definitely not a light density in my opinion. This is, I think I forgot to tell you, it is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. This is their true to life heat-friendly synthetic fiber, not their newer Featherlight fiber. Looks like Picture Perfect by Tress. Sort of. Picture Perfect I think is a little bit shorter, just like a little bit. And Picture Perfect has your full monofilament top, but it does have some similar layering to it for sure. Okay, so again, that was Well Played by Raquel Welch in the color RL68, dark chocolate. Let's see, Miss Yoko, any more short? There's another short one I'm showing in a second, short-ish. There's honestly not too many like pixies, if that's what you mean. Okay, another Raquel Welch. Sorry, I'm reading comments and talking at the same time. Does not work. Sorry, someone's saying hi from Kansas City. Amazing. Speaking of Kansas City, you guys, in case you don't know, Kansas City is going to be our next location for where we're going to open up a store. So we've secured a spot and we're going to be in the process of making it what we need it to be. But I know a lot of you guys in the States are like, when are you going to open a store down here? Soon. So we do have our Edmonton location in Alberta. We have our Oakville location just outside of Toronto. We just recently, like a week and a half ago, opened our Ottawa location, also in Ontario. We are going next to Kansas City, and then we're going to come back to Canada. We got a couple more locations in Canada, but don't worry, you guys, if you are in the States, we will be coming to you, hopefully. Well, not to everybody, but hopefully somewhere near-ish you. Dress rehearsal, that's what I'm holding. Dress rehearsal in RL24 off black, which is one of Raquel Welch's darkest colors. Okay, we have a left monofilament part and an extended temple to temple lace front. But the rest of your top here is hand tied. So even though you don't have this monofilament throughout the rest of your top, you can kind of sort of part it anywhere you want if you really wanted to. We have a partially hand tied cap. Honestly, it's mostly hand tied. You're gonna have stretchy panels on the sides, not very stretchy in the center though. And then just in this bottom section here, you have some rows of the closed wefting. So it is pretty close to being fully hand tied, not quite. And then we have another one of those velvet napes with that silicone that is removable. Okay, so again, this is Dress Rehearsal by Raquel Welch in the color RL24 off black. This one fits average to a little bit smaller than average. To be honest, it kind of fits me pretty nicely. This is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber, and it has no permatease on it. So anytime you have a hand-tied cap, you're not going to find permatease on it. So if you are looking for something with no permatease, then you will certainly not get permatease on hand-tied caps. Okay, here's your lace front. Just to note that anytime you have darker fibers, you are going to see the knots more easily. So for all of you dark-haired gals, that's kind of annoying, but you can kind of have a bit of a bang here in the front to help distract people from that if you wish. It's funny because I actually used to, when I had hair, I used to dye my hair like really dark, kind of this color. So this brings back memories. Okay, so I'm still on open box, you guys. I only have a couple more though. And then we are going to be doing our first giveaway. And like I said at the beginning of this, we have 3 giveaways today. And we are doing gift cards for our giveaways today, or gift certificates, whatever you want to call them. Okay, I have another Raquel Welch. Oops, dropping more things. Our hand-tied cap's hot. You run hot and you don't need any extra heat. They are not quite as breathable as open wefted caps, but they are lighter weight. So it kind of depends what you're going for. I find that in the summertime, I will get hot wearing a wig, no matter what wig I'm wearing. If it's open wefted or if it's hand tied, I still get hot. But you will find, sorry, my comments are being funny again. You will find that open wefted caps like this are a little bit more breathable. However, then that gets sort of counteracted if you have a open wefted cap that has a lot of permatease, because then all the permatease is kind of blocking the ventilation process in a way. Okay, this is Wavy Day, you guys. Wavy Day is another popular style by Raquel Welch. This is another open box item. Any plans for a shop in Calgary? Yes, there are plans. We do have plans. We have full monofilament top, extended temple to temple lace front, open wefting. We have some silicone throughout your wefting here. Oh, this was your first wig ever. Awesome. This I remember being so popular when it first came out. Extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. Wavy Day was flying off the shelves when this came out for the first time. Here she is. Wavy Day does have permatease, you guys. So some people I find they get Wavy Day and they sometimes are a little overwhelmed with how much hair it is. It's not like it's a ton of hair, but the permatease definitely gives it that volume that some of you might not want. I don't know. You wore this on Sunday to church. This is a perfect church wig. I love it. Oh, and this is the color, what color was this? RL46 Black Coffee. This is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber, by the way. Thank you, Fun Moose. Trying to decide on a wavy style. What's your personal favorite preference between Wavy Day and Simmer? I would go for Simmer Elite if that's part of the options. If I could choose Simmer Elite, then I would choose Simmer Elite over Wavy Day. Simmer Elite's a little bit shorter, and so is Simmer. All right, there's Wavy Day. Are the stores to shop and look at wigs? The stores are by appointment only. So all of our store locations, you can book an appointment online and come in and try on some wigs and get our lovely ladies who work in the store. You can get their help, of course, and they can help you find the right piece and any colors that might work for you. But yeah, they are by appointment only, so you can't just like walk in the store and expect to be seen. And the reason we do appointment is because we know that hair loss, wigs, toppers, all this, it's a very personal experience. It's a very, some people find it very shameful. You don't want anyone to see you. So you don't necessarily want random people walking in on you when you're in the middle of an appointment. So we do by appointment only. We have curtains, just in case anyone does happen to walk off the street randomly. So you can find it on our website to book an appointment in either Oakville, Ottawa, or Edmonton right now. Okay, last open box item, and then we're going to do our first giveaway. This is Anima. Anima is a basic cap, so it's pretty much all machine made. However, we have this like cutie patootie little tiny lace front here. So tiny. Refined Pizza. I'm so glad you enjoy seeing Donna in the Edmonton store. She's lovely. And then we have this tiny little monofilament crown, which kind of is where all the hair sort of like spiders out of at your crown here. Open wefting, velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. So again, this is Anima by Ellen Villa, and this is the color Sandy Blonde Rooted. This one I find is so much better in person than the stock image. I remember the first time I put Anima on thinking I wasn't gonna like it, and then I was like, hold your horses. It's actually so cute. Okay, here's Anima. It is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. You could straighten this if you want. You could keep it wavy and curly and funky like this. And I find in their stock image for Anima, they have a couple pictures where it's kind of straight, which kind of throws people off a little bit, but it just kind of shows something or it shows what the style is capable of. So again, this is Anima by Ellen Villa in Sandy Blonde Rooted. This was an open box style. So this style in particular was part of the sale, but it's likely being snatched up by somebody. There's your itty bitty lace front. It's so tiny. It goes right from here to here. But I mean, it's just enough for you to part your wig on the left side if you want and have that little side sweeping bang. Or you could bring the bangs forward even, trim them, and you could have a cute little wispy bang so that you can, you know, see. And then, oh, let me show you the teensy tiny little monofilament crown. Hopefully I can show you. So that is where all the fibers just like bloop come out of. The rest on the top is just permatease. So you're not going to get an illusion of scalp in your part line there. So if that bothers you, you may not love it. However, with a style as cute as this, I don't think I would mind it. This is Anima by Ellen Villa in Sandy Blonde Rooted. This is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. It is a light density, but there's permatease. So just keep that in mind, that even though it's not like there's like a ton of hair on here, you're still gonna get volume with that permatease there. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna take this off and we're gonna start our first giveaway. So I was mentioning how today we're doing 3 giveaways for you guys. And today we're doing gift cards. So our first giveaway is going to get a $100 gift card to Shaquelle. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna launch this giveaway. Something should pop up on your screen. There should be like a little giveaway present looking thing at the top. Let me know if you guys see it. Click on that, and then that is going to prompt you to enter your email address. And that's pretty much all you need to do to enter the giveaway. Good, it shows up, awesome. once you do that, then you just wait, and just in a minute, we will roll the giveaway and see who our winner is. And just a reminder, if you are watching this on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, you're not gonna see what I'm talking about. You have to come to shaquelle.com if you want to partake in the giveaway. So you can open up your browser, Safari, Chrome, whatever browser you usually use to search the internet. Open up your browser, type in shaquelle.com, shaquelle.ca, whichever website is your preferred website. And then you should see my live show automatically pop up on our webpage. Tap on that, click on that, and then I will get nice and big for you. And that's when you will be in our live on our website where you can then enter the giveaway. So we will keep this giveaway open for just another minute or two to let anyone else come and enter. And just a reminder, we are giving away a $100 gift card, but we have 2 more giveaways throughout our live. So keep staying tuned for more giveaways. As you guys are entering, I'm just going to grab the next items to show you guys. So next up, I'm going to be showing you guys the new Alexander Couture collection styles by Renee of Paris. So Alexander Couture is a designer with Renee of Paris, and he has kind of his own collection called the Alexander Couture collection. And he has just recently released 4 new styles, and I showed them last week, but I want to show them again for you today. So Golden Bagel, if you're entering the giveaway, there should be a little present box. Does it say giveaway on it? I don't know if it actually says giveaway on it, but it should be like a little bow, a little present. It's a little pink thing. You click it and then it will prompt you. It does, okay. So it does say giveaway. You should be able to click it and then it'll prompt you to enter your email address. And then that's really all you need to do. That's pretty much it. Okay, so before we roll the giveaway in just one more minute, I will give you one more minute to enter. Alexander Couture styles today you can get for 50% off in our live link. So again, to make any purchases with us today, you have to be watching on our website at shaquelle.com or shaquelle.ca. Once you're in watching the live on our website, then you can click the little shopping bag that will take you to all of the items that we have for sale today, including these Alexander Couture collection styles for 50% off. You want to see Roxy? Don't you worry, Roxy will be shown. I don't have Rowan. Rowan's an Amore style. I don't have that anymore to show you guys. Okay, are you guys ready to see who won the gift card? Let's find out. I don't have my computer near me, so you guys are gonna have to tell me who won since I can't see it. But let's see who won our giveaway. If we can see. Did it go? Anybody? Thank you. Groovy Chick. Thank you guys for telling me. Groovy Chick, if you don't know if you're Groovy Chick, or you don't know what your name is, everyone gets like a cute little alias name. Make a comment and then you'll be able to see what your name is. So if you don't know whether you're Groovy Chick, just make a little comment and then you can see who you are. So Groovy Chick, I will get in touch with you through your email and we will make sure you get your gift card for $100. So congratulations to you. And like I said, stay tuned, you guys, for another giveaway. And then stay tuned for another giveaway. We're doing 3 today since it's Canada Day and 4th of July is coming up here. So why not celebrate with more things to give away? Okay, let's head into our Alexander Couture styles now. So again, you can get these today for 50% off in our link. And these are all made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. So the first one I pulled is Rosanna, and this is the color Buttercream Blonde Rooted. It's a nice neutral blonde. We do have some cooler highlights in this, but I would say it is a nice neutral, leaning a little bit cool blonde with medium brown roots. Okay, so here's Rosanna in Buttercream Blonde. Rosanna's gonna have an extended temple to temple lace front with a left monofilament part here. So I'm sorry, it's not left part, that's a center part. Sorry, it's a center part. Just note though that this is made with like a lace material. It's not like your typical monofilament. It is more like a lace. All right, this one's really cute. I like this one. A little crazy at first. If you're looking for like a fun summer style, Rosanna is really fun. Okay, so again, this is Rosanna in Buttercream Blonde Rooted. Unique lunch. Can you enter the next giveaway now? Unfortunately not. You'll have to wait until we launch it again, which will be in a little bit. Okay, let me spin for you guys. This one fits very true to average. It comes in other colors, of course, not just the blonde. Here's your lace front. So like I said, it is made with more of a lace material as opposed to monofilament material. It is a little bit softer. You can trim the lace if you want to. I do find that this lace is just a little bit more visible than your typical monofilament. I don't know if you guys can see that. However, you have bangs on this, so you're not even really going to see that at all. Meg Ryan, yeah, definitely Meg Ryan vibes. For sure, I love that. Okay, you have that center part. And again, this is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Something this length is going to be really great for maintenance. You're gonna find you're not gonna get as much friction frizz because it's not going to be rubbing against your shoulders or your clothing. You're not going to have to brush this as much because it's not as long and it's not going to get so much, it's not going to get as much tangles in it. So you're going to be brushing it less. And when you brush it less, you're not pulling on the fibers as much, which means you're also not getting as much frizz at the ends as well. So having a shorter style up and off your shoulders is definitely great maintenance wise. This is the color Buttercream Blonde. Which do you prefer, this one or Joss? I prefer this one over Joss. Mostly because Joss is just a basic cap. There's no, there's not really any features on Joss to make it more natural. Whereas this one has that lace front in the part. All right, so again, you can get this for 50% off on our live link. And this again was Rosanna by the Alexander Couture collection in the color Buttercream Blonde. I thought only you should comb with a wide tooth comb. Yeah, it's definitely recommended for synthetic styles to use a wide tooth comb over a big bristle brush. The wide tooth comb is going to be a lot more gentle. A bristle brush is going to pull at so many of the fibers and it's not going to be as gentle, and you're going to find that it will frizz up a lot more quickly if you use a big bristle brush. Happy Canada Day, spongy emoji. Thank you, Busy Chowder. The color of Mira that I introduced. Yeah, when I was introducing Mira a while ago, that was the color Sea Salt Blonde Rooted. But if you guys are interested in the Mira wig by Amore, just know that it is on back order for a while. It was a very popular wig. Everybody wanted Mira. Do the Alexander Couture lace fronts have to be trimmed? They don't have to be. It is a personal preference. So it's whatever you're feeling. I personally would for some of them. If it looks a little bit visible. Okay, what was the name of the wig by Alexandria? Do you mean by the Alexander Couture collection? That one was Rosanna that I just shown, but I have 3 more from that same collection by Alexander Couture, including this one, which is Roxy. So I have Roxy here in the color Cherry Merlot. Okay, so Roxy is gonna have this full monofilament top. Granted, it is a smaller monofilament top, like it doesn't take up the full space here, but it still does give you a substantial amount of space for parting up here. And then we have a little bit of an extended temple to temple lace front. But again, just note that this is that same lace material. It's not monofilament. So it is more of a lace. A great thing about this is that it's a little bit more breathable and it's a little softer. So if you do have some skin sensitivities, you might enjoy this. Open wefting, velvet ear tabs, velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. So again, this is LuxSE by the Alexander Couture collection in Cherry Merlot. Beautiful, vibrant red color. I am loving the beachy waves on this one. The wave pattern on LuxSE, I adore. Okay, this one fits very true to average though. Okay, here's what I mean about these lace fronts. The front it's a little big on me, so it is kind of lifting a bit. If I were to pull it tight, it would lay flatter. But you can see the lace fronts a little bit more. I personally would maybe trim it back a bit just so you don't see it quite as much, but just want to note that. You can part this anywhere on the top. This is made with a heat-friendly fiber. This is closer to a medium density, I would say, and it does have some permatease in it. How do you trim lace? You know, I have a video on my YouTube channel. If you guys need a lot of tips, tricks, want to see reviews, check out my YouTube channel. I have a ton of information on there. So if you go to YouTube and just search lace cutting Shaquelle or how to trim a lace Shaquelle, then it will show up. Anyways, again, this is LuxSE by the Alexander Couture collection in the color Cherry Merlot. Okay, hold on a sec. Gotta fix my comments again. Yeah, LuxSE is quite lovely. I love this one. The curl pattern, agreed. It's just this just makes me feel like I was just at the beach. I let my hair air dry. I've still got salt in my hair and it's just dried so nicely. I love it. Okay, so again, LuxSE, ROXIE. You can get this for 50% off. Can you part it right or left? Yes. Let me show you guys again. So it has that full monofilament top, and I was mentioning that it's a smaller full monofilament top, like it doesn't take up the full space, but you can part on the left or on the right. Is it comfortable? It's like I was mentioning earlier, the advantage of having this lace here as opposed to the monofilament is that it is a softer material, so it's not going to be as pokey. It reminds you of braiding your hair when it's wet and letting it dry. Yeah, I did that too. I definitely agree. All right, so again, LuxSE, Alexander Couture collection, Cherry Merlot is the color, and you can get this for 50% off today. All right, I have two more from this collection. That are just as cute. Okay, which human hair are on sale? We have two human hair styles by Amore on sale today for 65 to 70% off. And it's the Thea wig and Riah. And I will show those soon as well. Okay, this next one, also by the Alexander Couture collection. This is the style called Aria and the color Peaches and Cream. This is a really fun, dimensional, warm, almost like strawberry blonde with platinum throughout it. And then we have a nice light brown root. So Peaches and Cream is the color, Aria is the wig. And this one actually has the monofilament as opposed to the lace on the other two. So you're gonna have a monofilament part here. This is a monofilament center part and an extended temple to temple lace front. Open wefted cap, velvet ear tabs, a velvet nape, Velcro adjusters. Your granddaughter's name is Riah. Fantastic. You must get this wig then. It's calling your name. All right, here's Riah. Really cute bob with bangs. And again, made with heat-friendly fiber. Fitting very true to average and has just very minimal permatease, like super minimal. It's not like bulky permatease at all. Okay, let me do a little spin. Here's your lace front on this one. So remember, like I said, this is the actual monofilament as opposed to the lace like the other ones. She is a cutie, isn't she, Scaly Lime? All right, you can do a little ear tuck with her if you want. This is the color Peaches and Cream, yes. Let me see if this tuck will stay. It can kind of stay. I never fully tuck because for me, as someone who doesn't have hair, I can't blend my own hair with it. So it kind of looks, you can tell. You can tell that I don't have hair, and then you can see the ear tabs. So whenever I do an ear tuck, I always leave some in the front. Is this similar to Shaded Wheat? Not really. This is definitely more strawberry, almost like lightly copper, but not really copper. Almost, but not. I wouldn't say it's too similar to Shaded Wheat. Okay. So again, this one was Riah in the color Peaches and Cream. There is one more style that Alexander Couture has come out with, or the Alexander Couture collection has come out with. And this one is called Briony. And I have this in the color Billionaire Blonde. So this is gonna be a nice ash, cool blonde with a medium brown root. So if you are looking for an ashier color, let me show you guys actually in comparison to Buttercream Blonde. So here's the Buttercream Blonde and here's Billionaire Blonde. You can tell this is ashier. This has a little bit more of the beige blonde in it, but this one is pretty ash in tone. I don't know if you can tell. Hopefully you can. Okay, so Briony, super long, also heat friendly. This one is made with that lace material, not the monofilament. So it is a lace top with a temple to temple lace front, open wefting, velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape with Velcro adjusters. This is called Briony, B-R-Y-O-N-Y. Yes, did I spell that right? Okay, here it is. I don't have Creamy Blonde on hand, unfortunately. Creamy Blonde will not be as ash as Billionaire Blonde. You're gonna find on Billionaire Blonde here, you're gonna get more of this platinum color up front, and then it kind of goes into ashy tones at the back. So you have this sort of money piece in the front here. It's subtle, but it's there. I don't know if you can tell. So this is a low to medium density, but you're not going to get any permatease on this. So she will lay pretty low to your head, which is nice. She won't get poofy on you. So low to medium density. She's not super low, but I wouldn't go as far as saying she's medium. Here's kind of how much hair she has. But like I said, no permatease, low profile. Should I remove, I'm not removing this label off this wig, but if you get it and you choose to keep it, then yes, you would remove the label off of your wig. Let me show you guys the front here. So this lace front honestly is pretty long. And like I said, the lace is a little bit more visible than the monofilament. I would personally cut this. And then you have your monofilament top. So you can part it anywhere you want. So you can part on the right and on the left. So the style I'm wearing right now is called Briony by Alexander Couture collection. I haven't shown Katie yet. Katie is one of our Riah pieces. So at the end of our live, I will be showing our new Riah pieces. So stay tuned for that. All right, that is it for Alexander Couture. Like I said, they're all 50% off today. How close would I cut the lace? I would leave like half a centimeter of lace maybe left or so. You don't want to cut it so that you're like right against the fiber, but you want to leave like a teensy little bit of space. All right. So next up, I'm going to show you guys the human hair that we have on sale today for 65 to 70% off. Unfortunately, I don't have Cue the Hue to show today. However, if you do want to see Cue the Hue, I did share some last week. You can always go back into my lives and see them. I also shared a reel with Cue the Hue on Instagram not too long ago. And Raquel Welch also just shared that same reel. If you go to Raquel Welch's page, you can see Cue the Hue there as well. Okay. Human hair. So Amore has come out with a couple new human hair wigs, including this one. This one is Thea. And this is in the color Chocolate Parfait Rooted. This is a really gorgeous blend of like a light warm brown in here. There's a bit of auburn as well, some like reddish brown, and then kind of like a golden blonde. So there's lots of depth, lots going on in here with colors. There's lots of color happening. You got a bit of the brown, you got a bit of the red, and you have a bit of blonde. And then there's even a little bit of a root happening too. So again, this is Thea in the color Chocolate Parfait Rooted. This is going to be a really comfortable cap. So Amore makes really comfortable caps in my opinion, especially their hand-tied ones. You're going to have a full monofilament top, temple to temple lace front, and then you have your velvet ear tab with removable silicone here. This is a partially hand-tied cap, super duper stretchy. And then you have your partial wefting down at the bottom just to add a little bit of structure to your base. In my opinion, do you find human hair wigs are better than heat-friendly synthetics? I don't know if better is the right word. It depends what you're looking for. Everyone's kind of looking for something different. Human hair is great for so many reasons, but synthetic wigs are also great for so many reasons. Human hair is more expensive, so there's that unfortunate situation. But human hair requires a little bit more care, a little bit more skill in actually doing your hair, because every time you wash it, the style does not bounce back. You have to redo it as if it were your own hair, essentially. Human hair, the color fades over time. And also human hair reacts to the elements as if it were your own hair. So there are things that you just have to keep in mind with human hair. But the great thing about human hair is that it's human hair and it looks and feels like human hair, which nothing can quite beat that. But at the same time, heat-friendly fibers, they are so great because the style stays. You don't have to restyle it every time you wash it. It bounces back. It's easy to throw on and go. They are cheaper, less expensive. However, heat-friendly fibers require some maintenance in order to keep them looking good. So you have to be okay with doing that. And sometimes people are okay with that because they are less expensive than human hair. So there's lots of different pros and cons to each. It just really depends on what your goals are. Okay, full monofilament top, temple to temple lace front. partially hand-tied cap with a little bit of closed wefting at the bottom, extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. Like I said, super comfy caps. This is a blend of Indian and Chinese hair. So, and it is Remy hair. Oops. So keep in mind, this is a style that's right out of the box. When you have a human hairstyle in a box, it's gonna get like kinks to it. You're gonna want to restyle it. Remy means that the cuticles on the hair are all in the same direction. And that really helps with tangles and smoothness of the hair. And it takes time to make it Remy human hair, so it does up the price a little bit. But this is one that I would probably restyle a little bit, probably straighten out and get rid of some of like the kinks here and there. But this is right out of the box. Here's your lace front. This is a really comfortable cap. Like I said, it fits very true to average. Again, this is Thea by Amore. It's a human hairstyle. And this is the color Chocolate Parfait Rooted. And again, today you can get these for 65% off, which is a really great deal for human hair. So if you have been thinking about trying human hair, now is a really great time to jump on it. Okay. So again, here's your lace front. You can part it anywhere. Fitting true to average. It is a light density. And I know I talk about permatease a lot for synthetic styles. You will never find permatease on human hair. Never. It just doesn't quite work the same. So no permatease. All right, so again, Thea by Amore in the color Chocolate Parfait Rooted. And the great thing about human hair is if it's not quite right, if the style's not quite right, take it to a stylist and have them trim it for you, cut it for you, add some layers, add some bangs. And even in regards to the color, if the color is not quite right, human hair, it's a lot easier to fix that. You can get it dyed. And it does fit true to average. All right, someone told me that I need to hydrate. Thank you for the reminder. I would stay here and never have water and just talk all day. Okay, gotta fix my comments again. All right, the next human hairstyle is called Riah. Thea is spelled T-H-E-A. For true to average, average is around 21.5-inch circumference, 22-inch circumference. Okay, this one is Brielle, and this is in the color Hazelnut Cream Rooted. So Brielle has a similar cap. There's a couple differences. We have a full monofilament top here, and it does have two little kind of silicone strips on that monofilament top. Temple to temple lace front, just like Thea had. And then we have velvet ear tabs with removable silicone. This one is a fully hand-tied cap. There's no partial wefting on this. This is just all hand-tied, super stretchy, nice and soft. And like I said, Amore makes some of my favorite hand-tied caps in terms of comfort. Their velvet, I don't know what it is about their velvet. It's so soft. It's so super soft. This one has hook adjusters though, I will warn you. So again, this one is Brielle. Why would you want to remove the silicone? Some people might not find it comfortable. They might prefer the velvet for a little bit more comfort. I prefer the silicone. It helps me as someone who's a petite size. It helps the wigs stay on me a little bit better, I find. Okay, here's Brielle. Brielle's another low density style, and also no permatease because this is human hair, and also no permatease because it's a fully hand-tied cap and you never find permatease, but mostly no permatease because it's human hair. And again, this is Remy human hair, and it's made with a 50-50 blend of Indian and Chinese hair. Do I wear a wig grip? I personally do not wear one often. I have one on right now so that you guys can see this one, which is available on our live link. That is really great for keeping your wigs a little bit more secure. I personally don't wear them as often because I find that the stubble from any parts that I'm shaving off, it acts as like a built-in wig grip on my body. Let's see, what is the density on this? This is a low density as well. So if I bring this all back, you can see how much hair is actually in this. It's pretty low density, nice and lightweight. Again, this is Brielle, B-R-I-E-L-L-E. This is human hair. You can get this for 65% off or 70% off if you purchase more. If you're like, yes, today is my day for human hair. This is by Amore, but you should be able to find this in the Renee of Paris section. Sorry, we got some hair stuck underneath the lace here. This is, the color is hazelnut cream rooted. So you can part it anywhere. And again, since this is human hair and it's been sitting in a box, the style isn't going to quite look right. Like there is so much I would do with this style to make it look more natural. Like right now it's clearly falling in my face. Once you wash it, once you style it, it's not going to do this. The great thing about human hair is that you can make it your own. You can add curl, you can add waves, you can straighten it out, you can add shape to it, you can change your parts, you can do anything you want. You can add bangs if you want. But right now it's just, since it's brand new out of the box, it's going to just look a little funky. With Brielle, you do have these layers in the front, which is almost a great way to have like a template if you want to actually cut bangs yourself. But just the way it is makes for a nice curtain bang. So one more spin. There are no short ones. Unfortunately, Amore just released these two longer human hairstyles, and they are what we have for sale today. Here it is pulled off my face. She is very tuckable behind the ears if you need to tuck her. And I'm going to take her off. All right. So again, you can find Brielle and Thea, the one I was showing just before this, on our link for our live, and they're available for 65% off or 2 or more if you're just having a wig buying extravaganza for 70% off. And just a reminder to anybody who is watching on our social media platforms, come on over to our website at shaquelle.com or shaquelle.ca, because that's where the party is. That's where you can actually comment. And I typically see your comments as much as I can anyways. It's where you can actually purchase the styles and participate in the giveaways that we are doing. So it's kind of where all the fun is at. I mean, you're welcome to continue to watch over on social media, but just know that I can't see your comments there. We do have a moderator there, but I can't see your comments there. And you also cannot purchase from social media. Okay, I am ready to go into our next little category of things. We have, like I was saying, some Belle Tress styles today that you'll find available for 50% off. So one of those styles is Birkin. which is from Belress's Icons collection. So the Icon styles, this is what they look like on the cap. The Icon styles are going to have a double layered hand-tied top, which is basically made out of a tulle-like material. It's a little softer than a monofilament top, but it's also a little bit different because the fiber is sewn into little clusters on here. You're gonna have that lace front though that goes around your ear tabs with the silicone. You're gonna have a partially hand-tied cap, super stretchy though, stretchy like in all the ways, side to side and up and down, even within your closed wefting here. So you have hand-tied on top, closed wefting on the bottom, extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. So again, this is Birkin. This is available today for 50% off. There's no discount code today, not for the website. Everything I'm showing here, you'll find the discount applied once you add it to your cart. Okay, so let me get Birkin on. This is in the color Caramel Toffee Blonde. I love this style. This is a good one. This is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. So we're out of the human hair now. On to heat-friendly fiber. Hi, Valiant Tomato. I'm so glad you could join us. Thank you, Gummy Melon. You know what? I love these caramel blonde colors. Sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe I like the cool blondes. But then when I go to these like warmer caramel tones, I'm like, actually, I think I like the warm blondes. As long as it doesn't go like yellow. Can't do a yellow blonde. Those are not good on me. All right, let me spin for you. Someone was asking what color was Aria as I turned. Aria was in Peaches and Cream. Was it Peaches and Cream? Hold on, where'd it go? Yeah, Peaches and Cream. Okay, so you can find this for 50% off. Here's your lace fronts. Your lace front, not plural, just singular. We have that full hand-tied top. So remember I was saying how this isn't your typical monofilament top. These are all sewn into clusters. So there's like groupings of fibers together. So you're gonna find the knots are a little bit bigger in your part line than if it were just a monofilament top. Sorry, anytime I comment on here, it's just because my comments stop working for a second. So again, this is the color Caramel Toffee Blonde. And this color, the Caramel Toffee Blonde Rooted is the name in the Icons collection. It's not a replacement for Caramel Blonde Rooted. This is just what it is in the Icons collection. That being said, Caramel Toffee Blonde in the Icons collection is almost identical to Caramel Blonde Rooted in the City collection. Wow, there's so many different collections in Belress. This is Belress. The brand is Belress. So lovely style. I actually also have it to show you in Milkshake Blonde as well. It is from the Icons collection. It is. So again, this is Caramel Toffee Blonde Rooted. And then this is Milkshake Blonde, clearly much lighter and much cooler than Caramel Toffee Blonde. So let me give it a little switcheroo here so we can see the different colors. We can decide if cool or warm tones are best on me. So again, this is Birkin by Belress. And I will let you guys know that the Icons collection, the ones I'm showing, they fit smaller than average. All right, here is the Milkshake Blonde. Birkin is a pretty low density, yeah. So let me gather all the fiber up so you can kind of see how much hair is actually on this. Not too much. And it's nice and layered, so you're gonna have some, feathered ends. So here is Milkshake Blonde Rooted. I'm seeing the results coming in. People are saying they like the warm tones better. So interesting. I think I do too, though. So don't worry, you're not offending me. All right. Ooh, someone's saying they like the cool one. Everyone has different opinions. I don't know. Okay, let me show you the back of this one. So you can get this one in a ponytail. I would bring some fiber forward, but it is a good little pony wig. Or half a pop down. I know this one is being like a full-on face flopper. Don't worry. Once you get your style and you work with it a bit, add some heat to it, help train it, find the part that's going to work for you, you can typically work with the face flopping. But often out of the box, face flopping is a real thing. I have a lot of videos on face flopping though, so make sure you take a look at those because I address this situation. Okay, so again, this is Milkshake Blonde. This is a great half up, half down style too. You can get Birkin, so I'm wearing Birkin, for 50% off today. All right. We also, aside from Birkin, we also actually have Perla for 50% off, which is from the LuxSE collection. Unfortunately, I do not have Perla to show you on hand right now. But it is a really lovely kind of past your shoulder length, like long bob, and it's another fan favorite. But we also have Beckham for 50% off, which I do have here to show you. Hold on, trying to sort myself out here. Okay, Beckham. Comments are going funny again. Beckham I have here in the color Butter Cake Blonde. So Beckham is also an icon style. We have that same cap with a double layered, hand-tied top on that tulle material with the cluster knots on the top here. And then your extended lace front around your ear tabs. You got your silicone ear tabs. Do I have any long wigs, True Burrito? Yeah, I just showed a couple long wigs. I've showed a few long wigs throughout this live. You can always go back and rewatch. And coming up, I will also have more long wigs. Partially hand-tied cap, super stretchy. Yeah, shiny brownie. I do have a pretty neutral skin tone, I find. Okay, this, like I said, is Beckham in Butter Cake Blonde. And these icon styles, like Beckham is, fit smaller than average. They fit my petite head pretty well. So again, I'm 20.5 inches in circumference, 11.5 inches front to nape, and 11.5 inches ear to ear. Do we have any human hair wigs today? Yeah, I just finished showing some actually. You can always rewatch this. I just showed Thea and Brielle by Amore, which we have today for 65% off. And also the styles that I'm showing in this sale, it won't end right when the live is done. You will have some time after on the website to continue to shop this live sale. So you don't need to like make a decision immediately, but it will end today, just so you know. Okay, here is that lace front and your fully hand-tied top there. So again, this is Beckham by Belress in Butter Cake Blonde. This one is neutral. I'd say it's a neutral. We do have some warm and some cool in this, making it pretty neutral. I can show you in comparison to Milkshake Blonde. Milkshake Blonde is a little bit cooler than Butter Cake and a little bit lighter. Thank you, Glazed Stew. Let's see. Hold on. Let me put this down. Did I show you the back of Beckham? I can't remember. There she is. Hold on. I need water. This is Beckham. I unfortunately don't have Raw Sugar Blonde on me to compare it to. Raw Sugar Blonde, it will be similar. Raw Sugar Blonde will maybe be like a little bit warmer, just like a touch, but it will be pretty similar. All right. So again, you can get Beckham today for 50% off. Super cute little bob, tuckable. You can put bangs in this one if you want to bring fibers forward and trim some bangs or not. All right. Off she comes. All right, before I show you guys the next batch of things, we are going to run our next giveaway. So I just want to remind you guys, if you are over on our social media channels, I know I say this all the time, but if you're over on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, what are all the channels? Come on over to our website. Why can't I think? Come onto our website, shaquelle.com, shaquelle.ca, and that is where you'll be able to enter the giveaway. So we are going to do another giveaway right now for a $200 gift card. So if you want a chance to win a gift card to Shaquelle, then make sure you enter the giveaway. I'll keep it going for just a couple minutes as I start to show some other styles, and then we will roll it to see who wins our giveaway. You're so welcome. I'm always so happy to give you guys these, or do these giveaways for you guys. Yeah. And we are doing a third giveaway at the end of our live. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And if you've noticed, the gift cards keep getting bigger. Our first giveaway was $100. This giveaway is $200. Okay. While you guys are entering, I'm going to start showing you guys a few more Belle Tress styles, and then I will move into our new Riah styles. But these Belle Tress styles are new ones from their LuxSE collection. They have not fully been released yet. Yes, Amy, a third giveaway. So right now we are doing our $200 giveaway, $200 gift card giveaway. So make sure you enter. I'll give you guys another minute or two to get in there. And then we'll see who's going to be our winner. Hold on. Silly comments again. Okay, so Belle Tress is coming out with some 4 new LuxSE styles. You couldn't get into the giveaway, so you should be able to see a little giveaway spot at the top somewhere of your screen. It should say enter the giveaway. There's like a little bow or a present on it. Once you click it, it should open up a little box for you to put your email address in. And that's all you have to do. Try not to put your email address in the comment section for this, because then you're sharing your email address with everybody. Thank you, Scaly Lime. It says win in bright pink. There we go. Oh, someone says giveaway. It says giveaway. Whatever it says something up there. So click it and you should be able to enter. Okay, so Belle Tress has come out with 4 new LuxSE styles. So this one here is Lily. Their LuxSE caps they're almost identical to their Lux caps with one difference. They have a full monofilament top, extended lace front, and 2-year silicone ear tabs. If you want to look for the silicone wig grip Scaly Granola, she is in our live link in the accessories tab. You should be able to find it there. So it's just the silicone wig grip here. Okay, so these LuxSE caps are partially hand tied. So you're going to have hand tied up at the top, partial closed wefting in the bottom half here. So that's kind of what sets it apart from the Lux caps. So this is the LuxSE cap, and these are the 4 new ones in their collection that I'm showing right now that you can get for 40% off. The last wig that I had on, the shorter bob Cloudy Juice, that one was Beckham. Thank you. You know, I actually need to get my nails redone. They're growing out so bad. Thank you, Wiggy Wiggles. We have a extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. So again, this is Lily, and this is Belle Tress's new LuxSE style. Unfortunately, their new LuxSE styles aren't any short ones. Beckham is lightweight Valiant Shell. Yes, this is in Brown Sugar Blonde. Okay, we have a little bit of a bang here on Lily. Loving this bang. I find the LuxSE styles fit average to just a little bit bigger than average. They're not, the Lux styles by Belle Tress fit bigger than average. These aren't quite as big as the Lux styles, but they are average to a little bit bigger than average. They can be parted anywhere. So we do have that full monofilament top. So you can part it anywhere on top. Peppy Pepper, you're shaving your head on the 14th. Oh my goodness. That's a big step. I remember when I shaved my head for the first time. I shouldn't say when I did. The first time I shaved my head, my dad actually shaved my head for me. I had sort of two instances where I did a big shave. But the very first time my dad did it for me, it was very emotional. Let me give you guys a little spin. But I actually ended up doing a second big shave probably like 7 years later, because there was a point in time where my hair started to grow back a little bit, not fully, probably like 75% of it grew back. So I let it grow. And then it was falling out. So then I did another big shave. But it's definitely a big step. I loved how freeing it was though. So if you guys are thinking about shaving your head, know that it's not an easy decision. It's definitely an emotional decision, but I feel like you kind of know when the right time is. I just found that I didn't want to keep watching my hair fall out anymore. It was more traumatizing to watch my hair fall out than it was for me to take control and just shave it myself, because then like I said, I was in control, which was really nice. Okay, so again, this is Lily by Belle Tress. This is one of their new LuxSE styles that hasn't been released yet, but you can pre-order it for 40% off. It's a really great updo style. And this is the color Brown Sugar Sweet Cream, or Brown Sugar Cookie, sorry. All right. Yeah, it did give you back some control. It's definitely a nice feeling. And then, you know what I found while my hair was falling out, I feel like I looked more sick when my hair was really like long and scraggly and like clumpy and chunky. But when I shaved it off, I didn't, it just gave me like a fresh look, and it was like an intentional look, if that makes sense. Whereas when my hair was long, it didn't look intentional. It looked like I was ill, but shaving it looked like I intentionally am looking this way, which kind of helped me as well. Okay. Another LuxSE style is Gabrielle, however you want to say it. So again, these same partially hand-tied caps, full monofilament top with lace front wrapping around your ear tabs, silicone ear tabs. Oh my gosh, you won the giveaway. I got so into this. Let's roll the giveaway, you guys. What would I do without you? Okay, let's roll the giveaway. And oh my gosh, right. We're doing a giveaway. Okay, let's do the giveaway. You guys tell me. Honest corn. Holy man. Like I said before, I need an assistant. Longest giveaway ever. Hopefully we got a lot of people. You refreshed because you thought you missed it. No, you didn't miss it. I just missed it in my brain. My brain missed it. Wow, Amanda. Lordy. I truly do need an assistant. I'm going insane. Okay, Honest Corn, you have won yourself $200. Let's hope I remember to email you now. I will, I promise I will. And we will get you your $200. And you guys, we will do another giveaway at the end. I will remember to do it. I promise. I am very busy just talking about shaving my head and showing wigs at the same time. If you keep freezing, refresh your screen and that usually helps out. Oh, cute pudding. I'm not going insane. Oh, thank you for the reassurance. Patty, thank you. Don't forget to hydrate. You guys are all like my moms. Just have a whole bunch of, I've got 2,351 moms on here reminding me how to live my life, which I need. Thank you all for your support. Okay, shall we carry on? Honest Corn, I will be emailing you, I promise, and you will get your $200. But let's carry on with Gabrielle, whatever we want to call her. We'll go with Gabrielle. Another beautiful style. So again, this is from the LuxSE collection. You can get this for, oh, hey, Honest Corn, I see you popping up now. You're so welcome. Watch for my email. Okay. This is for 40% off. You can pre-order this. Birmingham isn't 50% off today. We have Perla, Beckham, and Birkin for 50% off. Barking. There we go. Okay. So there should be certain categories with all these wigs. So for example, these ones should all be in the Belress section. Lily is 40% off today. So you'll find all of these in the Belress section. Again, this is a LuxSE style. And this is the color Brown Sugar. Hold on, Brown Sugar Blonde. Rooted. I can't find the tag now, it's lost. It's lost in my head somewhere. Okay, the bounce, the layers. Yes, definitely bouncy and layery. Loving it. I wouldn't say this is as low of a density as a lot of Belress styles are. It's low-ish, but it's not as low as you might find it. And you're definitely going to get some volume on her, but none of these styles have any permatease, so you're always going to have them sitting pretty low profile. All right, so again, this is Gabrielle. We do have a little bit of a bang situation in the front here. You can sweep them to the side a little bit, or you could bring them forward and actually like wear them with bangs and cut it a little bit more if you need to. Alrighty. If it's not showing as 50% off in your cart, gosh, my comments are going funny again. You can always send an email to our support team. They can help you out with that, but we can always have someone look into it too right now. All right. Off she comes. And let's see, I have 2 more LuxSE styles, and then we are going to jump into our new Riah styles, which I'm so excited to show you. I think you're gonna really like them. Okay, but Priestly. I want to just warn you guys for Priestly. Again, another LuxSE style. With Priestly here, these are all sample styles that Belress has sent me. I was lucky enough to kind of get them hot off the press here. This is the color Cream Soda Blonde, which is actually not a color available in this style. It's just their sort of sample style that they had. So this is for the style. Try not to be too focused on the color because it doesn't exist. Okay. Again, that same partially hand-tied caps, full monofilament top, lace front extending around your silicone ear tab. velvet extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. All right, so Priestley is on my head now. And again, this color, try not to focus on this color because this color does not exist in this style. This is just their sample style that they sent me. So we could take a look at the style. Super long flowing waves. You have some layering, but it is long layering. Oh gosh, let me get that out of the way. All right, so we have that long layering in the front here. Let me show you guys as like an updo. Could be cute with these long waves in the front. Nice and elegant. Maybe not that big of a chunk, but this side is better. There, you catch my drift. This side is a little too chunky maybe, but a really nice elegant updo. Wedding hair, yeah. Here's your lace front. Again, it extends around your ear tabs. I do find though that when I tuck, it lifts the lace on the ear tab. So sometimes you may want to put some adhesive on the silicone to help keep it down. But that's what's great about silicone. If you do need adhesive for your wig, the silicone is a great spot to put it without worrying about like wrecking your lace at all. It's easily cleaned and not as fragile as your lace. So again, this is Priestley, and it is a new LuxSE style by Belle Tress. Full monofilament top. You can part it anywhere you want. Okay, that's it. I have one more I'm going to quickly show you. If I can find it. I found it really fast. Oh dear. Pulled off my wig grip a little bit. The next one is called Campbell. Campbell has been a fan favorite. Really cute. It's the same LuxSE style with a partially hand-tied cap. Hold on, I'm gonna get my wig grip situation sorted. If you guys need a wig grip, you can find these on our live link in the accessories tab, and they're really great for keeping your wigs on a little bit better. Okay, so Priestley, oh my gosh, where did I put her now? Oh, right here. So Priestley is another LuxSE style. And hold on. This is in the color Butterbeer Rooted. LuxSE typically fits a little bit bigger than average, but not quite as big as the Lux styles. So Campbell, did I say this was Priestley? I don't know if I did. This is Campbell in Butterbeer Rooted. Okay, so that same partially hand-tied cap, lace front, full monofilament top. This one has really fun bangs that are long. So you could bring them forward. You can cut them if you want because they are long, but also they're long enough to bring them to the side. I find that this is like a long Birmingham. So Birmingham sits more like here, and it's a Belle Tress wavy style with bangs. If you need it a little bit longer, try Campbell. Campbell's your maiden name, then you need this one. You need it. There's no way around it. This one's really cute in a ponytail too because of these bangs and these layers on the front. It makes it really cute, kind of like a fun little messy updo. I like it. And I find the messier a style is, I mean, to a certain degree, of course, the more natural it's going to look. This one is Campbell in Butterbeer Rooted. This gives you festival vibes. Yeah, a little bit, I agree. Anyways, really cute updo bun. Could be a ponytail. Another good half a pep down style as well. Lots of options for this one with the bangs. I didn't show Westwood. Unfortunately, I don't have Westwood. I just have 4 of the LuxSE ones: Priestley, Campbell, Gabrielle, and Lily. Okay, I am gonna take off Campbell. Are you guys ready to see our Riah styles? Because I'm excited to show you. So for those of you who are new here, who are just new to Shaquille in general, we are obviously a wig distribution company. We sell lots of different brands, but recently we have created our very own in-house brand called Riah. We have, in the past couple months, launched our first 4 styles. We launched Molly, Donna, Everly, and Jody. They did really well, and we are excited to launch 3 more styles for you guys today. And I have them to show you. So today you are able to get 40% off of a pre-order for these styles. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you these styles first, and then we'll talk about color after, okay? I will let you know that the colors I'm showing in these styles, they are newer colors to the lineup here, and we don't officially have a name. They're like hot off the press. So in the next week or so, we're gonna have names for these new colors. So stay tuned for that. Mostly look at the style today, but then stay tuned for the new colors. And we will make sure you guys know what they're called. So today we're gonna show you the 3 styles, and then I will show you the other colors that they all come in. And yeah, hopefully we can go from there. And you guys will have to let me know which one you are loving the most, because I don't know if I can pick one. Okay, we're gonna start first with Katie. So the really fun thing about all these styles is that they are all named after loved ones in our lives. The ones I have today, they're all named after people who are important to me, which is really fun. So Katie here is actually named after my best friend, Caitlin. We call this one Katie though, mostly because there's so many different ways to spell Caitlin. Katie's a little bit more like fine-tuned. But Katie here is a full monofilament top. We have an extended lace front, velvet ear tabs. I'm telling you, this is really soft velvet, like super soft. And then we have a partially hand-tied cap here. So nice and stretchy panels on the side. We don't have as much stretch in the middle. And then we have that velvet nape with your silicone that's removable, and then your Velcro adjusters. So again, this is Katie. And now remember the color here, these are brand new colors to our lineup here that are like I said, hot off the press. So we don't have a name for them yet, but stay tuned and we will get you a name. Okay. So these ones fit, well, this one fit. I'll start with how Katie fits. Katie is an average size. She fits maybe just a little bit smaller than average. So Katie has no permatease. She is, like I said, hand tied. So whenever you have hand tied on her or on any style, you are not going to have any permatease. This is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. She is a lower density, and you can part her anywhere, but isn't she just lovely? I love this one. Okay, so let me give you spin first. And just remember, I will go over the colors after. So I know you guys are asking color questions. stay tuned. I'm going to show you all the colors again. I've shown them a lot in the past, but I will show them again now so that you can get a better idea. So stay tuned on the colors. We're just going to take a look at the style for now. And just remember, these colors I'm showing you on Katie, on Allie, which is coming up, and on Diane, which is coming up, they are brand new colors. So they're so brand new that we haven't even come up with a name for them yet. So stay tuned for the name of these colors. But here's Katie. You can part her anywhere. Katie's very comfortable. Like I said, lower density, no permatease. How does Katie compare to Everly? Everly's a little bit shorter. They're similar. I would say Everly is a shorter version of Katie. There's no red in Katie. There will be our one red style that we do, or the one red color that we do have, which is the spiced copper, the spiced copper R. Okay, isn't this wave lovely? Okay, so you can get all these Riah styles today for 40% off. Let me show you guys your part again. So again, you can part this anywhere. And just a reminder, with all your colors, all your color questions, I'm going to show you guys the colors. We do have like a honey blonde color, so I will show you for sure. So stay tuned for that. But let's just focus on the style for now. You can get a little bit of volume if you like play with it, but just remember there's no permatease in her. So she's, you know, she's going to lay closer to your head. Heat friendly fiber, lower density. This is an average size. If it's a little bit smaller than average, not too much smaller, it's pretty true to average. As someone who is a petite size, for me, I find this fits me okay because of the silicone in the nape. So what I like to do, we put the silicone in the nape because for someone like me who is a petite, I like to pull the cap as tight as I can, and then the silicone then like grips down here to my skin, and it helps it stay like more flush to my head as opposed to feeling too bulky, which is nice. So again, this is Katie, Katie. I will have all the colors to show you, you guys. Thank you for the water reminder. Whoever that was. Nice soft fibers, like I said, heat-friendly fibers. The one thing about heat-friendly fibers is that they do require some maintenance though over time. You will find the ends get a little bit frizzy and frazzly, but you can take, I like to take a hair straightener on the ends and get rid of the frizzly frazzlies. Show Katie in an updo. Sure, let's try that out. Hold on, let me get rid of our little tag here. Can you swim with a wig? You can, yeah. I do not recommend diving or cannonballing in, but you can definitely do like a leisurely swim in a wig. I find synthetics are the best for that. And if you wear a wig grip, that will help it stay on even better while you're swimming. Hold on. This is not going to be my best updo, but we're going for it. Okay, so she can fit in an updo. She would be better if I had more time, but I'm not going to sit and do that too much. So here's Katie in an updo, really sweet. Comments are going funny again. Sorry if I'm missing anybody. Hopefully that fixed it a bit. Okay, there's Katie. I'm ready to show you Allie. Okay, again, with these colors, the 3 colors on our styles today are brand new colors that we're adding to the lineup. So we haven't even fully named them yet. So hang tight for the names. They will be coming, but we just really wanted to make sure we showed you these styles. And then I will show you all the colors they come in after, okay? Okay. Allie. So Allie has a very similar cap to Katie. We have a full monofilament top, an extended temple to temple lace front. We have really soft velvet ear tabs. This one has removable silicone if you want to take that off. And we have partially hand-tied cap here. So closed wefting in the bottom, like third of your cap. And then stretchy panels on the side here. And not quite as stretchy in the center. But then we have your velvet nape with the silicone strip on the nape. And then your Velcro adjusters. So Allie, like I said, all of these are named after people in my life who are important to me, or people in, you know, our Shaquelle life that are important to them. Allie was actually one of my best friends growing up. She was like my childhood best friend. And she actually passed away from cervical cancer several years ago. So Allie, my friend, had a hairstyle very similar to this. So this was kind of for her. Yeah, a nice little way to honor her. Okay, and she also had blonde hair. So this one is just like super her. All right, so again, heat-friendly fiber, low density. Aw, thank you guys. Definitely not fun to lose your loved ones, but hopefully she's loving this right now. Okay. So Allie, low density, heat-friendly fibers, no permatease on top. It will come in a brown. Yes, I will show, like I said, all the colors after I show you the wigs. You can part this anywhere. This is a medium brown root. The lighting definitely makes the root darker than what it is in person, or than it is in your screen, or in person. It's darker on your screen than it is in person. Okay. The fit is average, leaning smaller, not too much smaller. It's not stacked. It's all the same length around. So this is just like a cute little bob. This is kind of like Jody from our previous launch with no bangs in a way. So she is tuckable. Just a really sweet little bob. So again, this is Allie, A-L-L-I-E. I love Allie too. So cute. So again, this color, brand new color that we haven't quite named yet. So stay tuned for this color next week. But I will be showing you guys all the other colors that these styles are available in. Okay, so I showed you guys Katie. I showed you guys Allie. Do all full mono caps have option of cutting bangs? Yes, yes they do. Pretty much any style you can cut a bang into. It's pretty easy. You just bring it forward, especially if they have monofilament features on them. Easy to bring forward, cut a bang. Sometimes you might just have to direct it with heat a little bit, and then, ooh, some in my mouth. And that will help it. But yes, you can cut bang. Okay, so I'm taking off Allie. And then our last style, this one's called Diane. So Diane is actually my mom's name. So this one's named after my mother. And you'll see when I put it on, it's a very similar style to what she has. Okay, so Diane is gonna have very similar cap with a full monofilament top, extended temple to temple lace front. You're a Diane too, that's awesome. Velvet ear tabs with silicone on our ears. And then again, your partially hand-tied cap. So hand-tied and then closed wefting at the bottom with velvet nape and removable silicone. Then we have Velcro adjusters. Is this my mom's color? Unfortunately, this is not my mom's color. My mom is more of a golden blonde color, but her style is very similar to this, which is a wavy bob with bangs. So if you really liked Jody from our last launch and you are looking for a wavy style, kind of like Jody, take a look at Diane. Here's Diane. So, isn't this cute? I don't know if I love Katie, Allie, or Diane the most, but this is really cute. It is like it's a really great sister wig. The big difference with this and Jody is obviously the curls. Jody is a straight bob. You're gonna find that the lengths are similar. Diane's gonna be maybe a little bit longer than Jody, just by like a little bit. But it would be a really great sister style. If you like Jody and you have Jody on order, then take a look at Diane. Okay, the bangs can be moved off the face if you want. They can kind of blend in with the rest, but they are on the shorter side, but you can definitely blend them so that they're not going to come forward. So if you want to do that, there you go. Or bring them forward as a cute bang. And I like how they aren't too dense of a bang, but they're also not too wispy. I feel like it's like the perfect bangage, you know? Can I show in a pony? Yeah, it's just gonna fit in a pony. Like if you want to do a pony, it's just gonna fit. I bring some of this in the front. The ID chat names for everyone is fun. I know. All these silly little alias names are so silly. Okay, she can fit in a really cute ponytail. Cute little bibbity bop on the back here. This is like a really good throw and go kind of a style. And it's at a really great length for a lower maintenance because it's not going to be too long that it's going to get super tangly. It's not going to rub against your shoulders too much. But here she is. I love this one. Okay, so again, the colors on these 3 new pieces I'm showing right now, the Allie, the the Katie, and the Diane. I need water, hold on. These are like brand new colors. So they're like so new that we haven't even like added them to this yet, but we wanted to make sure that we were showing you these styles. So stay tuned for next week when we have actually gotten these colors up for you. But I will be showing you guys all of the other colors that they come in. Hold on, they're over here. I'm just moving things around. While I show the colors, I will kind of switch back. I'll put Katie on. You're going nuts. You can't decide. I know, it's hard. Honestly, it's hard. I don't even know which ones I like the best or which one I like the best. So that was Diane. I'm going to put Katie on again so we can see Katie again. Katie. So Katie is kind of like a longer Everly. No permatease, low-ish density. Okay, get the fiber sorted. Okay, let me show you guys the colors that they come in. Pardon me if I come off screen for a bit. I'm just trying to grab the colors. 1 second. Okay, we're gonna start with the darkest. So this right here is called Chocolate Cocoa. Chocolate Cocoa is going to be our longest, our darkest color. I wouldn't say it's cool. I would say this is very neutral. It doesn't lean warm, doesn't lean cool. But Chocolate Cocoa is going to be a blend of a 4 and an 8. So you're going to have a dark brown and a medium brown kind of blended into one. So back up, it's obviously looking much darker back here. When you come up here, you can kind of see the 2 colors mixing together. So again, this is Chocolate Cocoa, the darkest color that you will find in Riah. So many colors to keep track of, you're right. Molly is still the longest one that we have, yes. So Molly's the longest. All of our styles are heat-friendly synthetic. Okay, so chocolate cocoa is our darkest color. I'll try to do our brunettes first. Okay. Next, we have Mocha Mirage. So just a reminder, these, all these colors, I'm not gonna put these styles on. These are on like a bunch of our old sample styles that we have that we're just using for color reference right now. But this one here is called Mocha Mirage. So with Mocha Mirage, you're gonna have a dark brown base, dark to medium brown base. It's a 6 as a base. And then within this, you're gonna have a little bit of a lighter auburn running throughout it. You can kind of see that. And then, oh my gosh, I got randomly something in my throat. Pardon me. Okay, so you have a 6 as your base. Back to it. You have a lighter auburn in this as well. I don't know if you can see that kind of poking through there. And then we also have a little bit of honey going throughout, but you will find in the front, you're going to have honey highlights in the front as well. So you're going to have the honey blonde framing your face there for Mocha Mirage. Okay, who makes Katie? We make Katie. Katie is by Riah. It's one of our brand new launches that we are just launching today. So I'm wearing Katie right now. I just showed the 3 Riah styles that we are launching today. And now I'm just kind of going over all of the colors that we have. Next, I'm grabbing Espresso Swirl. So Espresso Swirl is going to be on the warmer sides. We do have these kind of warmer auburn highlights through it. So Espresso Swirl is going to be a dark brown base. You're going to have more of a 6 base here. And then going throughout Espresso Swirl, you're going to have a little bit of a honey reddish brown in it as well. And then we do have a root on this. However, the rooting is so subtle because it's already a brown color. So super subtle rooting with the more like honey, light brown honey, reddish brown-ish highlights throughout it. So again, this color was Espresso Swirl Rooted. All right. We have Chestnut Marble. So we're getting a little bit lighter. Chestnut Marble. With this one, you're going to have more of a medium brown. And then you're going to have a lighter reddish brown blended throughout as well. So this is going to be definitely a warm color. If you like things like if you like shaded hazelnut, then you might like something like this. Similar-ish to that. So again, the colors that I'm wearing right now, these are brand spanking new colors that we are just adding to our styles. This one, it's so new that we don't have a color yet, but we don't have the name yet. So we want to be able to show the style, but stay tuned for next week because we will make sure we get the color available for you guys. Okay. Next up, I'm going to switch wigs now. So I'm going to take off Katie and I'm going to put back on Allie. So again, I'm showing our new Riah styles. If you are just popping on, you can get all of these for 40% off for a pre-order. These are brand new styles from our new brand called Riah. Thank you. Okay, on to the next. Let's take a look at Bronze Marble Rooted. So Bronze Marble Rooted is going to be really similar to Chestnut Marble that I just showed. It's going to have that similar sort of medium brown base with that lighter reddish brown going throughout it, but then we do have a root. So again, this one here is marble brown rooted. No, that was chestnut marble. This one here is bronze marble. The name Riah is hair backwards. So we just thought it was a fun, sweet little name. Riah is R-I-A-H. And backwards, H-A-I-R, hair. I will show Moonlit Ash for sure. Alley kind of fits in a half up, half down. I saw someone asking. The front pieces might not go back quite as well. You leave these pieces forward. It might be better to do more of like a pinned back look as opposed to a full on half up, half down. Although it kind of fits, you might have the pieces falling out a little bit in the front. Again, I'm wearing Alley, you guys. You thought it was a Disney character name. It is a very like beautiful name though, Riah, right? It's very pretty. Okay, let's go with Frosted Fudge Rooted. So I'm working my way up to the blondes, you guys, so stay tuned. This is, like I said, Frosted Fudge Rooted. So with this one, you're gonna have a dark brown base, or I'd say medium brown. We're gonna go with medium brown base. And then you have some darker blonde and some creamy blonde going throughout this that cools it off a little bit. I would say some neutral to cool blonde running throughout this. So if I bring it up closer, I think this gives you more of an accurate look where you can see the blonde a little bit better. Whereas if I go back here, it's harder to see that blonde come through, but it's definitely very prevalent. So you do see it quite a bit. If you like the color like Buttered Toast by Belle Tress, you might like this. This won't be as cool and ash as Buttered Toast, but it's the same idea in the sense that it has that medium brown base with quite a bit of blonde highlighting on top of it. So that's kind of why it's called Frosted Fudge, because there's a lot of that like frosting on it. So hopefully that helps you see. Okay. Let's go to, which one did I grab? Velvet Mocha. The style I'm wearing right now is called Alley, and this is by Riah, which is our brand new, or not our brand new, but our new in-house brand. And today we are launching 3 new styles. Okay, Velvet Mocha Rooted. Velvet Mocha Rooted, you're gonna have a medium brown root on this one. The base is gonna be more of a light brown. And we do have more of like a strawberry blonde highlight going throughout this. And there is a little bit of a cooler blonde as well. So this does lean warm. Again, this is Velvet Mocha R. So it has a light brown base. We have some strawberry blonde in here, as well as a little bit of a cooler blonde sprinkled throughout as well, with a medium brown root that it honestly smudges really nicely into the rest of the color because of that brown base. So again, this color is called Velvet Mocha R. It's hard to know which color to get. I know it's tricky. So again, Velvet Mocha R. Someone asked to see bronze marble R. That's this here. So it's a medium brown. And then we have some warmer sort of reddish brown highlights throughout it with a root. So this one again is the bronzed marble R. Okay, let me show you our red that we have. So this one is Spiced Copper R. Spiced Copper R is going to be a very vibrant, reddish coppery color. This is going to be brighter, more vibrant, a little bit darker than something like Shaded Ice Pumpkin Spice. And then we have a dark to medium brown root. So again, this is Spiced Copper R, which is our red color that we have. And then our gray color, hold on. Our gray color is called, oh my gosh, Moonlit Ash. Escaped my brain. This is Moonlit Ash. Try and get it up close a little bit. So Moonlit Ash, it's a silver. There is a touch of a medium brown going throughout here. I will definitely put Diane back on for sure. So we have that silver. There's a little bit of medium brown in here. And then we do have more of the silver coming forward in the front of our style here. So this is Moonlit Ash. All right, someone asked me to put Diane back on. So I will change to Diane, and then I just have a few more colors to show you. You did not miss our final giveaway, Tasty Curry. We have one more giveaway. So here's Diane, such a cutie patootie. Okay. All the Riah styles will come in the red color, yes. Okay, this one is Honey Chai. Thank you. Sorry, oh, you missed who Diane was named after? Diane is named after my mom. So she has a style very similar to this with bangs and kind of wavy curly hair. Super cute. Diane fits pretty true to average, leaning smaller, but just a little bit. Okay, hold on, what did I grab? Oh, Honey Chai Blonde. Okay, so our Honey Chai Blonde, we have more of a medium brown root here. And then it's gonna have a light sort of honey brown base. And then you're gonna have some platinum blonde throughout it. So here, let me see if I can grab the honey. Here's the honey blonde or the honey brown. It's almost like a dark blonde, light brown. I would almost call it a dark honey blonde. And then you have your platinum highlighting throughout. So again, this is the Honey Chai Blonde. And then with your medium brown root. Really pretty color. I'm actually going to keep this one here with me so I can show you how it differs from our Golden Caramel Rooted. Okay, so here's Golden Caramel Rooted. We have I would say this is a cool medium brown in your root. We haven't had the last giveaway yet, no. And then you're gonna have light blonde. There's a honey blonde, platinum going throughout this. This does lean on a little bit of the warmer side. And then, like I said, a cooler medium to light brown root. I feel like all the roots look darker in your screen, than in person. Is this close to Butterbeer? Butterbeer is going to be cooler than this one. So again, this one is a golden caramel rooted, and I wanted to show you how it compares to honey chai. So golden caramel, honey chai. Honey chai is going to be a little bit more strawberry, whereas golden caramel is going to be a little bit more golden with more platinum in them as well. So honey chai, golden caramel. Someone wanted to see the back of Diane? For sure. Okay. Now going to our cooler blondes. You know what you're ordering, Radiant Barley. Amazing. I'm so glad you came to a decision. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm holding these in such a bizarre way. What am I doing? Okay. Let's do this one first. This one is our Coconut Glow. So these are our cooler blondes. Our Coconut Glow Rooted is going to be a platinum blonde. There's a little bit of beige blonde to warm it up a touch. And then you have a lighter brown root. Again, it looks darker in screen than it is in person, I feel. But it is leaning a little bit more light as opposed to a medium brown root. But this is a platinum with a little bit of that beige in it to warm it up. Okay, so this, like I said, was Coconut Glow Rooted. I'm currently wearing Diane by Riah, which is one of our newest styles from our Riah collection. Coconut Glow. And then we have a super similar color called Pearl Blossom Rooted, which is going to be more of a white blonde as your base. But then you have a little bit of dimension in here with almost like a light brown, a light warm brown going through. Coconut, I can show you the difference between Coconut Glow and Moonlit Ash in a second. So here is Coconut Glow. Here is Pearl Blossom. They are similar, but this one has more white blonde in it than Coconut Glow. And then your rooting is honestly very similar in tone. Coconut Glow rooting is going to be like a little bit lighter than your Pearl Blossom. Okay, and then someone wanted to see the difference between Moonlit Ash. So Moonlit Ash is like a true gray silver with a little bit of brown running through it. And then this is your Coconut Glow. Closest to Shaded Biscuit is going to be Coconut Glow, or our newest color in Alley, if I can find it, which we don't have a name for yet, so you'll have to stay tuned next week. So Alley is I'm showing Alley in our newest color, which, like I said, it's like so new that we don't even have the name for it, but we will next week. Okay. I think I did it. I think I showed them all. So you know what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to start running our final giveaway for you guys. Just a reminder, if you need to see any of these again, you can re-watch this live. It will be replaying on the website for the day, and then it will be gone off the website. After that, you can find it over on YouTube where you can re-watch it there if you need to. But we're going to do our final giveaway today, you guys, which is going to be a $300 gift certificate for you. So we're going to launch that now. Make sure you enter your email address in there, and we will figure out who's going to win it. And I promise I'm not going to let it run for as long as I did last time I did the giveaway. Goodness gracious. Silly me. Forgot we were even doing a giveaway. So just a reminder, don't put your email address in the comments here. I know I'm seeing a few email addresses popping up. You'll see at the top of your screen a little sign that says giveaway or win or something like that with a little present. Click on that, and then you will be able to enter your email address there. So make sure you do it there and not in the comments. Again, this is Diane by Riah. I see you guys thanking me. I'm thanking you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Before we run or figure out who won this giveaway, I will let you know next week I am going somewhere else. It's going to be on location again, and it's going to be on Thursday. So hopefully y'all are paying attention. Mark it in your calendars, because next Thursday will be the live instead of Tuesday. Same time, so same 11 a.m. Pacific time, 12 Mountain, 1 Central, 2 Eastern, but I will be live on location on Thursday. Where do you guys think I'm going? I'd love to know. I was just at Raquel Welch a couple weeks ago. Where else have I been? I've been to Belle Tress. I've been to Tress Allure. I've been to Belle Tress again. I've been, oh my gosh, I don't even know. I've been so many places, but I'm going somewhere. Adirond's is a guess. Okay, Envy. Oh yes, I've been to Envy. Thank you. Which has had the nicest staff? You know what? Honestly, every place we've been has been so welcoming. It's been so lovely everywhere we've gone. They're all lovely. Okay, are you guys ready to see who won this giveaway? Because we'll see. Let's see. Let me know when you guys see, because I cannot see. Oh, I see someone guessing Ellen Villa Aesthetica. All right, who was it? Nimble Jam 80426. Nimble Jam, congratulations! You win a $300 gift certificate to Shaquille. I will be in touch with you. I will send you an email so we can get all your details, and make sure you get your gift card. But congratulations to our first and our second winner as well. Stay tuned for your emails. Thank you to all of you for joining me today. I truly appreciate your support and you being here, and for just dealing with me and all of my brain problems that I have. I don't know what I would do without you guys reminding me of things and telling me things. I'm just losing it half the time. But happy Canada Day to all of our Canadians. Happy 4th of July coming up to all of our Americans. Happy day to everyone else who's not from Canada or the States. And I will see you guys next Thursday, 11 a.m.